Alright, not too long ago, we actually had the Lady Gaga cookies, and I found the Space Dunk cookies at Walgreens. I only saw a few of these on Instagram, so I wanted to give them a try, and why not pair it with something? So we've got, for Soda Chat, Boylan's Birch Beer, and of course we've got Caruso's Maraschino Cherry Cola. So it shouldn't be a bad pairing with that. So, I mean, where do we get started with this? So, I'm really kind of annoyed with this because look how small this packaging is. At least the Lady Gaga cookies were about the size of a regular box of a bag of Oreos. Box or a bag, however you want to call this. But these things look like they're double stuffed, so I'll give them a pass on that. But, yeah, these were hard to find. Walmart does not carry them, and neither does Publix. So I found these at Walgreens, but only one Walgreens out of 5 did I find these guys, and this was just by accident. This was by work. The rest of them, because I was like, oh, well, the Walgreens are carrying them, so I went to one that was closer to my, well, sort of closer to my home. They didn't have them, so I went to the one that was next to that one, didn't have it. So I drove back to the one on work on my weekend to get these, so I'm glad they still have them. They had like 4 in stock. But let's get started with Soda Chat, because we'll leave the cookies for last. And I do want to try this Boylan's Birch Beer, established 1891. Boylan Bottling Company. I mean, we've had Boylan's before. I don't remember if it was good or not. They do boast that they use pure cane sugar. The bottle really has nothing exciting on it whatsoever, and the cap is, I guess, their Boylan's signature. But a birch beer, I've not really been a fan of birch beer. I know my dad kind of liked birch beer. To me, it just smells like cream soda, and it's got a really dark complexion to it for a birch beer. Usually I thought birch beers were kind of lighter, almost like that clear root beer that we once had. And I'm thinking more of like cream soda at this point, but oh my God. Like, what's that smell? It almost smells like toothpaste. That's what I'm getting from this. It smells like toothpaste. Yep. So like I said, birch beer. Never had it before. I don't think I want it again. It has a very chalky flavor to it. It has a chalky cling to the mouth. It's clinging chalkiness to the back of the throat. It just reminds me so much of toothpaste. I can't get over that. That's not something that I would want with anything. It's probably an acquired taste. I mean, you got root beer, you got birch beer, cream soda. But that just tastes so much like toothpaste and mouthwash. I can't get over that. And I'm trying to see if there's anything that might cause that. But yeah, it's just birch oils, natural flavoring, cane sugar, vanillin, and sodium benzoate. So yeah, not anything that I would want to try again. I mean, if it's another different company, sure, I'll give it a try, of course. But yeah, Boylan's, I don't like that. But if you're a fan of birch beer, get your hand on a Boylan. You might actually like it. Well, let's move on. And up next, we have had the Caruso's soda before. I think it was the dark cream soda or the dark cola, I think it was. I forget which one it was. You can look on the videos. Caruso's, like the other one, has nothing special about the bottle, guys. It's just an old-fashioned looking bottle. I mean, Caruso's, it is a maraschino cherry cola Italian-style soda, gluten-free, made with real sugar and low sodium. But yeah, I kind of wish... That's why I like some of these companies that actually, you know, talk about themselves, even if their soda sucks. I mean, like with Jones had a high rating, and they did so much for their label, letting other people, you know, create a label for themselves. But I mean, not even the caps anything. It's just lazy on my part, but maybe they're that good and they don't need it. All right. Now that's a dark red. Can you see that? Hopefully that shows up on camera instead of just black. All right. But yeah, that is a deep, deep red. Not a lot of fizz, which I don't like. I mean, I want my sodas to have a good amount of carbonation to it. Well, that does smell good, but maraschino cherries I don't really like that much because they have a weird flavor to it. I tried to make syrup out of maraschino cherries. This was years, like a decade ago, and I don't know if I screwed that up, but I hated it. I had to dump it out. But maraschino style soda, it's very silky. It's very velvety. It's not potent. The first touch on the tongue, really, you can taste the maraschino cherry, but everything else just kind of mellows off. Is it refreshing? Not really. This is more of a gourmet soda. And by that, I mean, you have sodas that you can chug on a hot day. I mean, like a Coca-Cola, that's what it's made for. But with this is, I mean, if there is such a thing, it's more like a romantic soda. You know, if your partner doesn't drink alcohol, or if you don't want to drink alcohol, I mean, this is a great substitute for that. I can definitely see toasting people on like New Year's Eve with this. Yep, there's no aftertaste to this. What's there is just that tiny amount of cherryness. It's not tart, it's not sour, a little bit sweet, but it just stays there. It kind of makes you want just a tad more, but not enough that you're going to be like opening bottle after bottle. I do like that. I mean, I just kind of wish Crusoe's kind of did more with their labeling, but, you know, otherwise, I'd rather have a good soda than the actual label itself. But those are those two soda guys. Don't like and I like. So if you like birch beer, get yourself a birch beer. If you like the Italian, if you like the taste of maraschino cherries in your soda, I get that one. But let's move on to these guys. But yeah, before we get started, I think these were like $5. So really looking forward to this. So let me get set up here. All right, guys. So spaced down, we can get a better look at the actual packaging. So Oreos limited edition. So yeah, so it's supposed to have 5 different galactic designs and cosmic cream with popping candy. So probably wild berry and pop rocks, guys. That's what I'm thinking it's going to be. So far, I mean, you can tell it looks like maybe a little helicopter on this one, and then a rocket ship on this one. Or maybe I think it's a spaceman's helmet. It's kind of hard to tell. On the back, pretty much nothing, just their regular labeling. I do like the colors, though. I absolutely love this design and packaging. So this is really interesting. But oh, they do have the tab. Oh, okay. I was kind of worried they was going to have to destroy the whole bag, but I guess you're destroying the bag anyway. We're just going to pick one out. Okay, so I don't know if that's going to show up. Does that look like anybody like a Dalek? I mean, you've got the weird pepper pot looking thing. You've got the arm extended out, and it looks like it's blasting. That looks like a Dalek. But if I turn it upside down, I guess it's not, so... So yeah, we'll look at the other designs in a bit. I don't want to touch them all. But yeah, I mean, this thing is a double stuff, naturally. Got the Oreo design on the back. The cookie itself, it smells like just a regular Oreo. Really nothing to that. But stick you back on and just break you up like that. I'm not getting a lot of blue on this one. And the cream, I'm not getting anything. It just smells like Oreo. At first, I didn't like the popping candy going off. But now I do. The only thing is, I'm not getting this cosmic cream. Now, is this supposed to be like a different flavor? I just want to try it without the cream first. having the Pop Rocks in the cream wouldn't seem like it's a good idea. My other thing is the Pop Rocks don't have any flavor. I mean, this just tastes like Oreo with the Pop Rocks. I'm not getting anything different. I mean, it's a good Oreo. Yeah, it's okay. So yeah, so while I would definitely, if you can get your hands on them, but a bit of warning. On Amazon, if you're trying to order these from Amazon, one of these things is like $20 damn. They're not coming from Amazon, they're coming from third parties. Sorry, the Pop Rocks are really going off now. But yeah, that's why I would check Walgreens. And they're not in their cookie section. They're usually to the side of like specialties. Usually by the cash register. It's like a little adjacent nook. And they'll have them there. That's where I found the Gaga cookies years ago. But yeah, I would not buy them off of Amazon, eBay. I think they're just charging too much for them to begin with. Oh, and quick little side note. That TikTok cola Coca-Cola that came out, they are gone now off of eBay. I went to try to see if they lowered their price. They are all gone. Like the day that I searched, all the trails of happiness are gone. So I guess they were good and people were dumb enough to buy them at $80 a can. So hey, we are not doing that. So I just want to look one more time, see if we can find the different designs on here. So we have the Spaceman helmet. We got a shooting star that kind of reminds me of Gravity Falls. We got a Starburst. I don't know why they did two different star designs. We had the rocket ship, and I think that was the other one with the Dalek looking thing. And I don't know if that's supposed to be a Dalek, but they're in there somewhere. So yeah, overall, guys, this is not a bad cookie. I kind of wish the cream tasted different. You're not going to like the Pop Rocks in the beginning. At first, you're kind of like, it's too crunchy. The cream's not supposed to be crunchy. It's not bad. I actually do like the texture of that. My only thing is that it adds some flavor to it. But that's it. I mean, did I spend too much? Hell no. I did not buy these offline. I bought these for $5 at Walgreens. Get them now. Wash them down with some, well, not that one. Probably some good old-fashioned maraschino cherry soda. And the next one, if there's anything special, now you might be saying, well, there's the birthday cake one, there's the dark chocolate ones that are out. I'm not going to review those. These are like the interesting ones that people are talking about either on Facebook, Instagram, what have you. Not bad. Get your hands on them. And until next time, I'll see you then. Okay, Boylan Bottling Company's Birch Beer. Yeah, this is not going to be a good one for this company. The label is nothing. 3. The flavor and the aroma are just too mentholy, too toothpaste flavored. I can only think of toothpaste. If this is what birch beer is, wow. Just not for me. It's just not for me. 1 and 1. Overall, 1. Caruso's Maraschino Cherry Cola Italian Style Soda. I mean, I kind of wish that they would do more with their label. Maybe they just don't need it, but, you know, I would like to see more. Maybe something about the history of the company. You got room for it. 3. The aroma it's good. It's got that really maraschino cherry stabbed to the nostril. It's not overpowering, but it's there. And it kind of puts you off a little bit, whether you like maraschino or not. 7. The flavor itself is very... like I said, I can't put another word for it. It's very romantic. It's got a good of enough bite to let it, you know, linger just on the tongue and then just mellow out. It's just a nice cherry soda, but not one that you're just gonna, you know, chug 6 of them within 5 minutes. It's not that kind of soda. 9. Overall, 6.